One young, academically excellent person had applied for the job of a manager in a very big company. He passed the first interview, and the director took his last interview and made his decision. As the director looked through his reports, he discovered that he was a brilliant person from secondary school up to his postgraduate research. The director asked the youth, "Have you obtained any scholarships?" The youth answered, "None." Then the director asked, "Has your father paid for your school fees?" The youth answered, "My father passed away when I was 1 year old, and since then, my mother has been paying for everything regarding me." The director then asked, "What does your mother do for a living?" The youth answered, "My mother is a clothes cleaner, and from the money she receives from clothes cleaning, she pays for everything including my school." The director then asked, "Have you ever helped your mother clean clothes?" The youth answered, "Never. My mother always told me to study and read more books. And furthermore, she is way better than me in cleaning clothes." The director asked the boy to show his hands, and his hands were completely perfect and smooth. The director then told the boy to go home and clean his mother's hands. The youth agreed to it and he went home. As he went home, he asked his mother to show him her hands. Then the boy started cleaning them gently. The mother felt a little strange and happy with a few mixed feelings. As the boy started to clean his mother's hands, he noticed that there were so many bruises and she had taken so much pain to give him the comfortable life that he had been living, and this hard work enabled him to gain so much success today. The boy then started crying as he cleaned his mother's hands, seeing so many bruises and the amount of pain she had taken. Some of the bruises were so bad that the mother's hands started shivering as he was cleaning them. After cleaning his mother's hands, he went and quietly washed all of the remaining clothes. That night, the son and the mother talked for a very long time. The next day, as the youth went to the director's office, the director saw tears in the youth's eyes, and he asked him, "What did you experience yesterday after cleaning your mother's clothes? And what do you observe?" The youth answered, "Yesterday I had a lot of realizations that I had never realized before. Number 1, the value and importance of a family relationship. Number 2, the value of having my mother having to earn so much for me in such a difficult time and pay for everything, and that is the reason I am successful today. And number 3, I have realized the hard work that people go through to give their young ones the life that they're living." So from this story, what reflection and takeaway can we have? Do you agree? To understand the amount of hard work it takes to earn a comfortable living for the loved ones, we have to go through the hard work process to understand the difficulty our parents take to give us a comfortable life. The most important thing in life is to understand the difficulty it takes to give a comfortable life to someone. Don't take things for granted, because the things that we take for granted are being paid by someone else. The irony of life is, the more often we see things, the less visible it appears to us, even with the people we love, because the more often we see them, the less we value them. If we take things for granted today, tomorrow the things that we are granted will be taken. So let's celebrate life and rejoice all that we have today, so that what we have doesn't turn into what we had, because tomorrow is never promised to any of us. Let us all forgive often and love with all our hearts, because we are all given chances, but we never know when our last chance may be. Thank you.